One of my big worries was with what's his name out, they'd go smaller with more guards, and kind of our strength is in our bigs as far as numbers, and theirs is in their guards, and their guards did a number on ours. I thought we, played pretty well. We're down. I mean, we're up one with three something left, and then we're down seven, and then the second half we just kind of. Every time we made a run, we took a dumb shot, or we made an ill-advised play, and they came down. Give them credit. Agbaji was really good. I thought he played really well, but games won and lost on a simple thing like we can't make a free throw and the turnovers. And I said the turnovers would be a big key in the game. It was a big key. Free throw shooting, I don't know. Me and my staff should take a lot of abuse for that, because that's something you should be able to control a little more than we controlled the way we shot it. So you get 10 points on the free throw line and 8 more turnovers, you're probably not going to beat a good team. I thought his guards played very well. Agbaji played really well. I thought our bigs did a good job. Marcus did a good job defending him. He just falls in love with the three-point shot. He's 5 for 7 from the 2 and 0 for 3 from the 3. And in East Lansing, everybody wants me to let him shoot the 3. And he is a pretty good shooter. It's just not where his bread and butter is. And so he gets 7 rebounds. Hauser gets 7. I thought Julius Marble was a bright spot for us. A.J. Hogart played pretty well. I thought Max, came here with Miles and Bridges, and he went 2 for 12 or something. And Max had some good looks. He just missed some shots. I thought Tyson struggled a little bit too. Foul trouble hurt him a little bit in the first half. But all in all, there were probably more good things than bad. When you shoot that poorly from the free throw line and you turn the ball over, there's no excuse for that. So, questions? Yeah, I think we were 5 or 7 or something, and he took that one, and then they went down and hit a 3. Within 10 seconds, 5 seconds. And, that's just, I thought they got a lot of loose balls, but they're playing with a lot of 6-foot guards that were athletic as the day is long. And like I said, give them credit. They did a great job. I think it hurt us with the kid out instead of helping us because of the number of guards.
I know that you were disappointed with the turnovers overall, but Hogart really asserted himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really happy with A.J. I mean, he pushed the ball in the break. He defended pretty well. And I think he took a big step forward. Tyson has been playing awfully well, but wasn't that he played poorly. Just the guy averaged like 17 points a game, and he came off a couple of those ball screens wide open and just didn't shoot it. And I don't know why. He's a very good shooter. So we'll have to shore that up a little bit. And but we got to get another sub, Aikens. So our guard play, I think we kind of wore down a little bit. We were in a little bit of foul trouble the first half, and I think we played Christie, wore him down. And then, I get a T, and that was probably a turning point too, which a little bit. But I thought it was identical to a play earlier, and it's the way it goes. Yeah.
Maybe your best player is a freshman. And so the difference in that split equity in this sort of moment, does it show up in these early games?
I thought Gabe played pretty well too. I didn't think we got him enough shots. I really thought, their guy did do the job. But again, when you're cutting it to 4, cutting it to 3, and then you go to the free throw line, miss 2, miss front end of a 1-on-1. I mean, those things, they couldn't have survived it either, I don't believe. So, And I thought the other thing that I was disappointed in, I mean, we out-rebounded them pretty good. Um, but they got a lot of the loose balls, you know, the 50-50 balls. I thought they got a lot of them. And I think some of it, you know, sometimes we were playing with three bigs because we had guys in foul trouble, and not the team to do that against, especially the way they're playing right now.
You mentioned the other day, especially with the young guys, how you were going to see how they react to this game. Feels like a little bit of a mixed bag. Some of the young guys, some did okay with it, some didn't. How would you say overall that was? And Max specifically, it looks like he got into some good shots early.
Yeah.
Some to go in.
Yeah, you need some to go in. He missed some good shots, and I think it affected his defense. I think he got tired, too. I mean, playing 31 minutes, I didn't expect playing 31 minutes. And, you know, guys went around him. He learned some things. I thought A.J., Jaden, he's got to learn that he's got to play some defense before he plays offense, and that'll come. He's athletic enough and did at least go to the boards hard. And Tyson, another new guy on the block. I mean, I thought he did some good things. He just passed up some shots. It is a big stage for those guys, and you know, they're veterans. Did a better job. I thought Harris played pretty well for them. He just kind of ran their team. I don't even know how many he scored. 3 for 7, you know, 3 rebounds, but 4 assists and no turnovers, you know. And the turnover thing was, I was surprised. We turned it over 11 times in the first half, and we're down 1 with 2 minutes left in the half, and then they get us down 7. But that was a kind of a big turning point, too.
Is there a positive built in this season against a high-quality team like Kansas, even if it's a loss?
I don't know. I've done it 27 years straight, where at least the first 5 games, we usually play the Knicks, the Celtics, the Lakers, and I always think it's a positive. I think it's what I had to do to make my program number one. I also think it's, you know, I'm concerned in this age of social media whether kids can handle it. You know, it'd be nice to get 8 wins and then everybody's feeling good and everybody's telling them how good they are. Then you get your butt kicked, but at least you feel good. I think this is better. I don't know if kids can handle it as well. It's the way I'm going to do it till I'm done. I think it's a big plus. I think it's a privilege. There's 353 teams. There are 349 that would have died to play in this game tonight. And that's what I told my guys, you know, that you didn't have to do this. You got to do it. You know, it's a privilege. And, you know, I'm not totally disappointed. I think there were some positive things that we can build on. I was just a little surprised on the free throw shooting. I mean, that was a big part of this game, guys. If we make those free throws in the first half, it's probably an even game at halftime. And that changes the whole game, you know, and then we're playing catch-up the whole second half. And then a couple of bad shots, and you know, but hey, get 63 shots up with 16 turnovers is awesome. Out rebounded by 7 is awesome. Get to the line 16 times, and I think we missed 2 or 3 front-ends of a 1-and-1, so that's like getting there 19 times. And then we run into a team that made all their free throws. I mean, they did a hell of a job, so give them credit. So, yeah, it's a positive. You know, I don't know. I got to look at the film before I tell you, but I didn't think a lot of them were forced. I thought there were some poor decisions on our part. Maybe the film will show something different. Weren't a lot of guard to forward entry passes that were picked off. It was a travel, stepping out of bounds, things like that. And so until I look at the film, I don't know how to answer that. But I do think that those 2 things, I mean, if we can shore those 2 things up, we shoot 46%. We shoot 35 from the 3, and some of our best shooters. I mean, Joey missed a couple late, in and out. Gabe, Max missed a lot of good shots, you know. So to shoot that kind of percentage against a really good defensive team that was athletic, shoot it okay from the three, not great, but okay, considering, Joey missed a couple at the end and Marcus missed 3 in a row. I didn't think we shot the ball bad. I think Gabe did some really good things. I was pleased with Gabe Brown, pleased with Hogert, pleased with Julius Marble. I thought those guys did some things, and it doesn't surprise me about Max yet. It doesn't surprise me about Jaden. A little surprised. I thought Tyson, he'll be fine. He's been practicing really well. Those two guys are a good 1-2 punch, but I can see where I'm going to have to play them together more. And we haven't really even worked on that. And then we run into a team, find out a couple days before that they're going to even be smaller than we thought. They were small to start with. So I think we didn't handle that great, but give them credit, they did.
Tom, you mentioned that you thought Gabe played well, but you want to get more shots. Do you think it's an assertiveness thing, where he's got to take matters into his own hands, or you guys just got to execute better?
I think we got to execute better. I don't think, he tried to take it to the hole a couple times. Got, I think, 2 charging calls, did he? Or at least a charge and a travel. He had 2. Gabe had, 2 turnovers. But Gabe is 10 times better than he was last year. He made a beautiful drop-off for that 3-point play. He's put the ball on the floor a little better, guarding a little better. If there's one negative there, our wings did not rebound very well, and that's been one of the things we've done a good job of, and especially him. And because he doesn't rebound real well, he doesn't get to the free throw line, and not getting to the free throw line where Agbaji was 8 for 8 and Gabe was 0 for 0. And Gabe's a 90% free throw shooter, so we got to get him to the line more. That'll be part on us, part on him. Yeah. 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 Well, it was very difficult, I'll be honest with you. I mean, when he said to me after the game, I think he was really excited about Pettiford, and I don't think he thought he was going to play. Coleman Lands, didn't play in the X. He was hurt, so we didn't think he was going to play. We knew what Remy Martin, but we had to get tape from Arizona State. We knew what Yusuf was like. He didn't even play as much as I thought he was on tape. He's a load too, but how they were going to use him and whether they were going to play 2 or 3 of them together, you couldn't see that and couldn't scout that. So, yeah, there was a little bit of truth to that. That was hard, and I think Bill did a good job, to be honest with you. But I don't know if he'll be able to have a steady diet of that.
Bill also talked about with the point guard situation, when you bring someone new in, it takes, even if they are an accomplished point guard, it takes them a little time to get into the scheme.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what happened with Tyson for us, and for him, although Remy Martin is, was an All-American, so a little different there. What were you saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought it was pretty damn good. The kid's a load down there, and I wish Marcus would learn something from him. You don't have to be a 3-point shooter. Marcus is 5 for 7 down there. He didn't have to take a back seat to anybody. He just takes a back seat because, he thinks that that's the way he's going to impress somebody. He's going to impress somebody by, I thought when Marcus posted, he did a hell of a job. I thought defensively, Marcus did a great job because we weren't going to double down like we did against Purdue because we have the 3-point shooters. I have no problem with the defense. The guy gets 4 for 11, gets 2 rebounds. I feel very good at the job Marcus did there. If I could just convince him that he's got to put his butt down there like McCormick puts his. Thanks, guys.